Still a little more to do. Playing through Pokemon Stadium 2. We were in Azalea Town. Ah, not again. The transfer pack is kind of fickle, which has always been kind of the annoying thing, but so I'm trying not to move the controller too much. Which you can get away with for a Pokemon game. You don't need to move it too much. Unlike like Mario Kart 64 or something. All right, 2 hours in, we are back into Pokemon Silver, and we are going to go into Slowpoke Well, also known as the Rainmaker Well. The Slowpoke yawn ended a drought. So he has back pain. Well, that sucks. What's with the loading on this thing right now? Not the Team Rocket Grunt's day. They're basically chopping off Slowpoke tails for cash. Fight is a good move. We'll replace Leer with it. I'm just looking at Pokemon release dates right now. Um, it was interesting because the original games didn't come to the US for a little while. Red Blue was 1998. Yellow was 1999. Gold, Silver, 2000. Crystal was 2001. And then Ruby Sapphire was 2003. Alright, let's keep going. Got a Super Potion. Team Rocket broke up 3 years ago. Have continued onward. Old man Kurt is back with the back problems. I would be honored to make balls for a trainer like you. It's been like a day, right? I mean, let me see if I can get another. It's been a day since I would have grabbed it yesterday, so physical day has passed. That's the thing about the Pokemon games. These are the first games with an actual timer. Alright, let's go. Gym time. Poor Slowpoke with no tails. Very sad. Here we go. The twins won a battle, but there was no 2-on-2 battles yet. So we're gonna go and let's go up. like forgetting water's not good. Well, actually, it's Paris, because Paris is also grass type. That's why. Alright, we are getting around. We got Benny here. Right, gotta heal again, and then we're gonna go and beat up the gym leader. I mean, win a friendly battle. Win a friendly contest with the gym leader. Liz the picnicker, the person on the phone. I dressed up my Nidoran. It looks even cuter than before. Bye! Okay, let's go. Let's feed Bugsy. Alright, just doing a lot of damage here. I haven't even paid close attention to the battle. But Crocodile's pretty strong. Crocodile's just running through opponents. Alright, we beat Bugsy. You're an expert. A Hive badge. Everyone will obey you, and you can use Cut. TM49's Fury Cutter. Isn't that great? I discovered it. Alright, so we got 2 badges. Alright, so we are healing up. Okay, I need to figure out where I'm headed next. Alright, let's look at the... Where is the map on this game? Let's see. I think you have to actually literally pull the map from an item or something. Maybe that's what it was. I'm not even remembering anymore. It doesn't matter. Alright, rival battle. In Silver. Can't use normal attacks, so we're gonna go ahead and use, because it's a ghost type. A-Leaf is the evolved form of Chikorita, has the type advantage. Yeah. A-Leaf can do super effective damage, so this is... can actually be a little bit of a challenge. How much damage does Water Gun do here? Not at all. I think I'm actually gonna lose this battle. So I'm gonna do a... So I'm actually gonna lose this battle, obviously, but let me think about how I'm gonna play this. Do I have a revive? I don't recall. Might not have a revive. Alright, I'm gonna do a reset, and then we'll redo this one. Yeah, the one challenge of playing with one starter is your opponent does have a pretty decent level on the starter Pokemon. I wanna before I kind of go into battle again, I want to look at the stats on this again. This is where if I built up another Pokemon like Rattata or something, I could have done a bit more damage on against the other starter. I think I just have to scratch a bunch of times with. This is not the easiest fight, obviously. It was the first one I lost. But Scratch with Crocodile still does some damage here. It's like Razor Leaf with critical is just. There we go. Each side got a critical hit in. There we go. Won it this time. He says he hates the weak. Well, he is weak, right? He calls you the weakling after he loses to you. Alright, let's keep going west. Ilex Forest. It's big. Farfetch'd ran away. It's too big and scary. Here's the Farfetch'd. Zoo bat bat bat. We got the revive. Alright, let's head back and chase the Farfetch'd. Oddish. Alright, we are back. HM01. Alright, so we need to actually put that on a Pokemon. HM01 is cut. We need that to cut the tree down. Good Pokemon to teach it to is Bellsprout. And you can just go and press A on the tree, and then you can cut it. We're now into the mazy kind of section of the forest. Hey look, there may have been something up here. I think I may have missed... I think there may be something on the other side I missed. Let's go back. There was some trainer down here. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using headbutt. Alright, we got TM02. The Crocodile's just knocking everything out. I can probably just throw a Pokeball at some of these and there might be a chance of catching. Alright, you know what? I'm going to start trying to actually catch these. Let's switch to... Bellsprout. Paris is another Pokemon that can be used to catch interesting Pokemon, so. Paris. Paris is another Pokemon that can use Cut, so it's a nice move. Alright, we can also try to catch an Oddish while we're here. What's this forest? Let's see, we are at Ilex Forest. Unknown. Alright, that should be enough to try to catch it. Alright, got another grass type. 243 into the game. This is the most interesting game because Gold, Silver, Crystal was so unique. You could, in basically every other Pokemon game, you can only catch, or you can only fight 8 gyms. You can fight 16 gyms in this game. No other generation had 6. Or 16, I mean. Alright, we got through this crazy forest. Alright, so that gives us TM12, the very end of the path, called Sweet Scent. They will be enticed by it. where I do my training. Youngster Samuel. Easy battles, just keep scratching everything. Youngster Samuel was defeated. Nubble. First game that ever had berries. So the first Pokemon game, well, Red, Blue, Yellow, were obviously the original games in North America. But Gold, Silver, Crystal really were the games that made Pokemon Pokemon, because breeding was introduced, time of day was introduced. Those were very big changes to the Pokemon. Abilities later got added by the holding items even in this game. Gold, Silver, Crystal, Gold and Silver really brought, and Crystal brought the first female main character. You could play as a male or female character starting in this generation. Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald had introduced abilities, which are pretty significant. I mean, they've been part of Pokemon since that point, but we're facing the Picnicker. Alright, we are gonna go all the way up now. Officer Keith. Alright, so before I even go there, I should note this is the daycare. Let us raise your Pokemon for you. You can pay for your Pokemon to get raised, and they can breed and have eggs and whatnot. So, although I would want to put a Ditto in somewhere. We were shocked to find an egg after raising Pokemon. Alright, we're getting towards the end of the route. Camperton has a Psyduck. I get your phone number. So Todd's gonna be one of those trainers. That's kind of an interesting thing too. There aren't a lot of those kind of trainers in other games. So we are currently at a lineup that is really just Crocodile. I mean, the real challenge for Pokemon like Crocodile is that, or really just doing any one starter is you could get knocked out, right? I mean, that's the big challenge. And if your one Pokemon gets knocked out, you're kind of in trouble. We are now in Goldenrod City, the biggest city in Pokemon Silver. A lot of things you can do in this gym, but we're gonna start by let's go and find the gym. The gym's like, so there's a Poké Mart here. Let's go ahead and go up a little further and fight in the gym first. Normal type Pokemon, use fighting types preferred. This, if you chose Chikorita, is a tough fight. The Chikorita opening is tough for the early gyms. Meow, that's right. We are in the third gym, just taking out some of these trainers. Always try to fight everyone. It's good. It's just good, easy experience. Playing this on an N64 with a transfer pack with Pokemon Silver in it, with an N64 controller. It's just the easiest way to stream original hardware. I mean, yeah, people, find different ways to play this, but oh, and this is through Pokemon Stadium too. It's interesting one point playing the original Pokemon Stadium, and I don't mean Pokemon Stadium 1, I mean Pokemon Stadium 0, the one in Japan, and trying to play, Japanese was interesting, because I didn't know what moves were what. But, you kind of figure, oh, that's Thunder Wave, and that's whatever, that's Blizzard, and once you've seen a move once, you're like, okay, it's that move. Alright, there's like... now to figure out how to get to the other trainers. Got 2 more to fight. Getting the one Pokemon, hit everything with everything it's got. Crocodile's really my only Pokemon. I thought you were weak. Famous last words. These Jigglypuffs are just not going to do damage. Disabling a move Scratch is kind of funny, because any other move would take it out. So, at this point, it's like usually I would try to heal, but Crocodile still has a lot of health. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. 3 hours in, we're at the 3rd gym. Pretty good pace here. Whitney, the gym leader. Another interesting battle coming, considering, again, I only have a Crocodile, really. Water Gun is the best move, do the same type attack bonus. Crocodile is level 28. Or 27. This Miltank can be tough because this Miltank heals, right? So roll out his move that just keeps attacking. Although it's interesting, Miltank has not currently been healing with milk. So that actually went better than I expected here. We knock it out and we get the plain badge. So you can use the HM for speed now, as well as TM45 for attract. Alright, we got 3 badges. Let's head out of this area. It's like these gyms just have mazes everywhere. Like, can you imagine like fighting through an actual maze for like a prize? Alright, we're gonna go and heal first, and then we're gonna go and visit around town. An egg hatch. have a Togepi. I haven't talked to any of these people yet. Modify your Poké Gear. Alright, few things you can do. Poké Mart just always has interesting stuff. Use more Pokeballs or whatever else. Let's go upstairs. So on 2, we've got your potions and heals. And your got repels and various things. The big thing here is being able to get great balls for the first time. Pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some. Because you are only able to really get them through through picking them up. Let's see what we got here. One revive. I'll buy... Escape ropes are like very, very occasionally useful. I would add repels to that list too. Like very occasionally useful when you're just kind of like running around trying to solve like a puzzle or trying to get through a dungeon and you're like, there's just too many encounters. But normally, I feel like it's pretty good to just fight everything otherwise. I did buy a few there. Oh, the picnic are called again. Goldenrod City is the biggest Poké Mart in Johto. So on the 3rd floor are all the X items. Pretty much. Which can be useful for one-time attacks. Like for speed runs, that's the kind of thing you may end up using. So on 4 are the stat increase items. Protein, etc. The ones that are expensive in Pokemon Blue and Red, you might just try to do the missing note, trick to to quickly level improve stats on a Pokemon. They certainly did that. And then here are, you can buy TMs. TM 41, 48, TM 33. So we're talking about the, like, for example, you could put, like, because these are the bunch of the punches that can be used by, like, fighting types. Nice thing about these TMs is you can buy as many as you want, so they're the TMs that you can actually build. You can actually get more than once. Most TMs, you're kind of stuck with one in these old games. So Sunday giveaway of TMs. So these are the vending machine heal items. Alright, so that's really the mart in Goldenrod City. I didn't go all the way down yet. One more. The Goldenrod City Game Corner. Yeah, you can always get prizes in these kind of game corners. Team Rocket runs game corners in the first generation games and in this game. It's like the Vegas of the game. Underground entrance just takes us all the way around to the other side. few trainers to fight down here. Not particularly strong, they're weaker than the trainers in the gym, so... So I guess for people, if they wanted to get more experience before fighting the gym, they could have done the underground tunnel first. Here's the coin case. Coin case we need in the game corner. There's a Pokemon Salon. Super Nerd Teru. It's like Rage is not that great of a move. I guess I can replace it. But none of these moves are super amazing here. Water Gun's still kind of the best choice. And I gotta fight one more Pokemon here. We go right. There's gonna be a door here. It's currently locked. Poké Maniac Donald. Alright, we took out Pokemaniac Donald. We've beaten every trainer down here in the underground area. There's a name raider here. So we're gonna go ahead and heal first, and then we'll do all the fun things. So we've looked at some areas here. We've gone through the underground, on the way up, and because this was the underground. And we've got this place to visit. So we can actually look at the game corner now. I don't have a lot of money currently for game corner, but the game corner can get you some interesting prizes. So the prizes include TM25, TM14, and TM38, all for 5,500 coins. So in other words, you can buy those TMs functionally, because you can always pay for more coins. So 5,500, I mean, you do the math on it, right? It's like you can get... It's expensive, right? 5,500 if you just buy it outright, that'd be 500,000 per TM. But you can do it. It is an option. Or you can earn your way up. So we're gonna go for a little visit here. Crocodile looks sort of happy. It's like, where's this bike shop? How about here? So, you can go and talk to that guy. Moved here and I can't sell my bikes. Could you ride a bike and advertise for me? You have borrowed a bike. You can access the bike through your pack, which makes no sense whatsoever. Why would it be your backpack? But this is how you would do it. There's a Goldenrod City Station. I know, I'll carry the passengers on my back. So there's a train station up north. And then the northwest side of town, we've got this radio tower. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a prize. Question 1. Can the town map be displayed on a Poké Gear? I think so. Can Nidorina be female only? Yes. Does Kurt, the Pokeball craftsman, use apricorn? I think so. Oh, really? Guess not. Alright, let's start over. Can be displayed on Poké Gear. In arena. Magikarp won't learn any TM move. I think that's true. I think it's only Gyarados. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can... Still figuring out things myself in this game. So we know it's yes. That's yes. No. Pokemon Talk is a very popular program. Is Marie the co-host of the show? Guess not. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. And then you can listen to the radio anytime. So it's Mary. Mary is the co-host, not Marie. And that's on channel 4.5, basically. Pokemon music with DJ Ben. Well, it's 3 channels. That's something. Oh, she refers to he refers to Mary right here. Ben is a fabulous DJ. Alright, so we are gonna go... This is really gonna be a stopping point for me, but I'm gonna pause here once we get to this new route. And as you are kind of taking this, going up the building, that's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and make room. This is actually kind of interesting. So you get a nice Pokemon here. Oh wait, that's not the PC. This is the PC. Put the unknown away. I take a look. I don't think there was anything worth withdrawing. It's like we did get an Onix, or what was it? An Onix? Onix is a bit higher level, so I'll grab that. But otherwise, I am depositing. And I'll probably Rattata. So that we can at least grab that Pokemon. And then I'm gonna stop for the day. We have 3 badges. That's a pretty good spot to be at. You can read it, but don't lose it. There's a weird tree blocking the road. What you get is this Pokemon named Kenya. It's a Spearow. So that's kind of cool. You get a free level 10 Spearow with mail, so... instantly becomes your highest level backup Pokemon. Alright, I'm at 337 now. This is going to be a stopping point for tonight. Thanks for watching. I'll be back at it tomorrow. The rebadge is in.